She's the undisputed Atomweight Kickboxing World Champion. It is the Queen, Phetjeeja.
Oh, she has arrived. A four-time A1 champion, Kana.
オールスター、日本のオールスターが出るこの大会に、自分も出れるっていうことは本当に素直に嬉しいですし、日本人の底力を見せつけないといけないなと思っています。
สำหรับการเป็นแชมป์ค่ะจริงๆก็สำคัญสำหรับหนูมากค่ะเพราะว่าสำหรับหนูเองก็กว่าจะเป็นแชมป์แล้วก็กว่าจะฝึกฝนแล้วก็กว่าจะได้เข็มขัดมาค่ะก็เป็นสิ่งที่ยาก
Oh, down she goes. What a moment for the Queen, Phetjeeja.
การที่เราเป็นแชมป์แล้วก็การรักษาแชมป์ให้ได้นานๆหนูว่ายากกว่า
Phetjeeja unloaded.
เพราะว่าต้องฝึกซ้อมหนักแล้วก็อาจจะมีความกดดันก็ถือว่าเป็นสิ่งสำคัญอีกอย่างนึงแล้วก็เป็นอีกเรื่องหนึ่งที่ต้องเขาเรียกเดินไปข้างหน้าต่อ
Another nice body shot. And the fans love it.
รู้สึกตื่นเต้นค่ะที่จะได้ไปป้องกันแชมป์ที่บ้านเขาแล้วก็ไปลบคำที่หนูเคยแพ้ไว้ให้รู้ว่าคนไทยน่ะเก่งเป็นที่หนึ่งค่ะ
ティージャー選手を倒せるのは世界で自分しかいないと思うので、ファイト IQ も高いし戦い方の幅も広いので本当に強い選手ほどモチベーションは上がります。
คานาเขาเป็นมวยที่ขาเร็วค่ะแล้วก็กาดได้ทั้งซ้ายทั้งขวาหนูก็ต้องเร็วไปเหมือนกันคือหนูต้องฝึกความเร็วกับจังหวะเพิ่มเติมค่ะ
Oh, what a shot.
日本で試合をするのはかなり久しぶりなんでテレビ越しではなく日本で戦ってるということを会場で見てもらえるのは本当に素直に嬉しいなと思います。
ไปชกเวทีใหญ่ขนาดนั้นหนูก็ตื่นเต้นค่ะก็คิดว่าแฟนๆมวยญี่ปุ่นเยอะแน่นอนค่ะไปชกที่บ้านเขานะคะก็รู้สึกว่าจะได้เปรียบนะคะในเรื่องของกองเชียร์เสียงเชียร์แล้วก็ผู้ชมทางบ้านเขานะคะอาจจะได้เปรียบเรื่องนี้ค่ะก็อยากจะชนะที่บ้านเขาเลยไฟล์นี้หนูก็เชื่อมั่นค่ะแล้วก็จะรักษาเข็มขัดเส้นนี้ไว้ค่ะเป็นของคนไทยค่ะแล้วก็เพื่อตัวเองแล้วก็เพื่อครอบครัวค่ะแล้วก็ทางหัวหน้าค่ายหลายๆคนค่ะที่คอยซัพพอร์ตแล้วก็คอยสนับสนุนทุกคน
Watch out for the headbutt and back of the head. You both know the rules. 5 fair, 5 clean. Touch go if you want and back your opponent.
Referee Olivier Coste with the final instructions in our Atomweight Kickboxing World Title clash. Kana in the black and red.
Ready.
Phetjeeja in the white and pink. And we are underway. Kana looking very light on the feet early on as Phetjeeja takes control of center ring.
Kana closed the distance, that initial combination with some hooks that were coming in. She's going to have to keep things tighter than that if she wants to be able to land on Phetjeeja.
Leg kick landed by Phetjeeja. She goes to the body. Kana goes up top. This is 5 rounds for the Atomweight Kickboxing World Title. In the past couple fights, we've seen Phetjeeja really shine, showcase beautiful head movement, especially when athletes try to close that distance on her, get inside the pocket and unleash a flurry of hands. That's when Phetjeeja is able to slip and rip. One of Kana's specialties, but right now she's choosing to keep things on the outside, Rich, and throw kicks.
Yeah, she does really well with this. I like to see her initiate right there and then come back, and that's where she needs to slip off. Don't get greedy with those combinations. You know, punches in little bunches and then get a head movement going and then come back with another one.
The tempo and the pace of Kana is looking fast here to start in the first. Phetjeeja a little bit slower to get going, a real 5-round fighter.
You got to keep in mind, I like this style that Kana is showing here, very bouncy and highly mobile, but This is a high energy style, so if Phetjeeja's tactically planning on being here for another 2 or 3 rounds, we'll see if Kana has the same bounce in her step, you know, in round 4 of this match.
Valid point, as Kana uses the hand combinations to land the inside low kick. Good head movement and evasion coming from Kana. Yes, Phetjeeja has over 200 fights on her record, but Kana does have more kickboxing experience. Can she lean on that experience here in Japan and lands a beautiful spinning back fist? First kick to the face as Phetjeeja kind of closes the distance.
Yeah, Phetjeeja's been a little conservative with her distance closing here, and I think that push kick to the face and that punch that landed kind of woke her up, and she's like, all right, now I'm sick of playing around. It's that mixing of the stances that Phetjeeja was talking about that can throw you off as an athlete. We've seen Kana now mix her stance. She goes back to southpaw just there, and it's making it difficult. And she throws that front kick to the liver. It's a very popular technique by all the Japanese fighters tonight, quite effective. And now she's back in orthodox, and Phetjeeja's really having a hard time catching a beat there. Lands a nice uppercut on the inside.
Yeah, Rich, we've seen it utilized by every single Japanese fighter tonight. That Mikazuki Geri, that front kick to the body where they take the ball of their foot and attack to the liver is just such a very popular weapon here in Japan as we close the first round. Rich, Kana might have got that round.
I think she does right here. This is a right hand that landed from Phetjeeja. One of the few times that Kana exited straight back. She missed the kick there, landed the spinning back fist off of that one. And then here's another push kick to the face and lands that spinning back fist. That one actually landed a good piece of the glove, and that was the one where I saw Phetjeeja kind of shake her head like, all right, I haven't done with this. So we're gonna see if she can respond with something different this upcoming round.
Kana spoke about the need to not overextend, but what Phetjeeja does is she makes you miss, forcing you to overextend. Let's see what information she gathered in that first round, where she can make some adjustments here in this second round of this 5-round world title fight from the Saitama Super Arena. The greatest roster of world championship strikers have been on display here at the Saitama Super Arena. As we get going in round 2, Kana switching to southpaw. She lands the inside leg kick. Phetjeeja answers back with a hand combination to a low kick of her own.
I really think this switching of stances has kind of made it difficult for Phetjeeja to get that read. Maybe downloading the data for the first round will help her in this particular round.
Good lead hand work coming from Phetjeeja as they trade low kicks. Phetjeeja's landed. Kana's was checked. Stumble there, forced her to take a knee. This range is where Phetjeeja really shines, where she's able to unload hand combinations, get that head movement, and then start countering back.
Yeah, one of the things we talked about Phetjeeja was her ability to solve puzzles. We saw it with Janet Todd, we saw it with Anissa Mexen, where she starts making adjustments in the rounds coming up. And that looks like what she's doing here in this round coming in. As her punches land, and we talked about her power and everything coming in, and that's exactly what she needs right here, is stepping in on the inside, landing these power shots.
Phetjeeja's able to close that distance and stay much closer to her in this round than she was able to find in the first. Let's see if Kana can get back to that movement, that speed, and that hyper-mobile footwork that she worked so well in the first. Kana comes forward looking to land a 3-piece. Exit on the kick. Phetjeeja retaliates. Good head movement from Phetjeeja, but the spinning back fist is there for the 3rd time.
Yeah, we saw Phetjeeja smile a little bit at the end of that combination. I call it a conversation, either way you want to talk about it.
Oof, push kick sets Kana down.
She knows that she stunned Kana with that shot, that hook.
Good lead hand work. This range is where Phetjeeja shines.
This is a range where Kana shines too, but I saw this range as being problematic for her with Phetjeeja. Kana does this well, but I think Phetjeeja does it better. I like the Kana of the first round that was moving, using that head motion, maintaining the range, making Phetjeeja miss. Right here, she needs to stay in this. Start to circle, get your back off these ropes.
Back to orthodox as she tries to circle out. Phetjeeja clinching up. Referee Olivier Coste Separates. Kana switches to southpaw. Changes back to orthodox as Phetjeeja punts out the jab.
Good little head slip there by Kana on that.
Phetjeeja applies the pressure. Looking to close the distance. Kana switches. Beautiful kick. Found the open body target for Phetjeeja. Good knee to the body. Phetjeeja looks for the skip-in knee. Rich, you talked about the war inside that tire where the athletes stick their foot inside the tire, and that's what we're seeing now. Big right hand landed by Phetjeeja to end that round.
Yes, we are seeing that, Mitch, and I just don't think that's a smart game plan for Kana. Go back to the keys that I pointed out. Keeping her head from the corner, keeping herself on the outside, utilizing that range, being first on the combinations. Right here, she tries to throw a kick, and then this right hand lands, but that right hand was just hitting something that stumbled her. Right here, she's coming in, and Phetjeeja is able to land that lead hook. This is Phetjeeja starting the combinations. Kana can't allow that to happen right here. You'll see this one. Kana starts, but Phetjeeja is able to just counter right away because she's in that range. She's got to keep Phetjeeja out of the inside.
I know you're a big fan of the Matrix and Neo, and that seems to be where Phetjeeja is finding herself as she's able to slow things down, see things coming, and beginning to put it on Kana. Can Kana change the course of this match here in this third round of 5?
We talk about Phetjeeja being a generational athlete, and that's the thing. Like, you'll watch as this fight progresses, and she will learn how to solve real-world problems in real time.
Good distance management from Phetjeeja, utilizing the push kick well as Phetjeeja smiles as she's able to duck under the big left hand of Kana. Japan is up 6-1 against the world. Can Kana continue this streak, or will Phetjeeja put some points on Team World? Good hand combination landed by Phetjeeja. This is where she wants it. This is where she finds success as she closes the distance.
Yeah, her being on the inside like this, and once she gets to the inside, she just keeps the volume high with these power shots.
No clinching. Let's go.
Olivier Coste is giving her another warning for clinching here. He said the next time that you do this, I will award a yellow card. I'm not sure that's an award, but that's what she's going to get.
Sounds like a punishment to me as Kana goes inside the legs. Misses with the high kick. Phetjeeja's able to touch the arms, pumps out the jab as Kana. Phetjeeja continues to showcase those sharp eyes, slips out of the way of the lead hand and continues to apply that pressure as she goes to the body.
Yes, yes.
Phetjeeja's working on the inside. She's doing a good job of disappearing, coming in and making Kana miss more with her shots. Oh, big combination landed there in the corner.
I like that spinning back fist to fake the left hand. Beautiful read right there coming from Phetjeeja as she looks to go up top.
You can see that Phetjeeja on the inside is waiting for Kana to work those uppercuts, those inside punches, and then she's looking to counter with that shovel hook on the lead side. And it's landing effectively so far.
Has Kana slowed down here as we approach the final minute of the third round. But this is a 5-round title fight. Both these athletes are very experienced under a 5-round rule set. Let's see if Kana's saving something in the gas tank to turn things on in 4 and 5.
Same for you. No clinching. Last warning, okay? Let's go. Choke!
Kana enters from southpaw, switches back to orthodox as Phetjeeja touches her with the left hand. Big swing and a miss from Kana. Goes to the body.
No clinching.
Kana choosing to engage at that range with Phetjeeja as she tries to back her up to the ropes.
With that jab out there, a little feeler, that kick, something. Don't enter on the inside. Phetjeeja's just coiled, waiting to respond with that hook. Throw the jab out. Kana's just coming into this range right here, hesitant to close the distance, but not really throwing the jab out either.
Choke!
Kana believes in her hands and her ability to find kicks inside that distance. No problem going toe-to-toe with the queen, Phetjeeja. Super Arena. The Japanese fans turned out for the biggest show in one championship history, Rich.
You see this right here? This Phetjeeja hitting that push kick with Kana's able to close the distance, mixing it up on the inside. And this is a nice little uppercut right here. This is one that Kana landed clean, and she didn't get retaliated on. But this is where Phetjeeja landed that fake back fist and then came over top with that right cross. That was a beautiful feint to a right that landed flush in the corner.
Fourth round, Rich Franklin. We enter the penultimate round. Where are we at in the scorecards?
I have not even been keeping score, Mitch. I've just been watching this one as a fan.
Good thing I have. I've got it 2-1 with the champion in the lead. Do you agree?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. Rich Franklin actually shocking the world by agreeing with Mitch Chilson. Here we go in this fourth round. Kana trying to put it on Phetjeeja as Phetjeeja lands a nice body kick. Nice inside leg kick from Kana. Boom, boom, he lands with the inside leg kick again, fakes with a push kick, switches back to orthodox.
Yeah, I like the look we're getting here from Kana. Again, she's on the outside. She's initiating the combinations, switching her stance right here. She doesn't want to do that in range, but...
Good eyes from Phetjeeja.
Able to manage
the backward motion of Kana. She came off the ropes, waited till she came off the ropes, and then landed with the high kick. Phetjeeja working with the push kick. Kana ripping to the body as Olivier Coste separates.
These two women are dangerously close to getting that yellow card. You see these semi-almost clinches.
Time! Over there.
Olivier Coste separates. And he has called for time. And he is going in
No clinching. Okay.
to the back pocket, and nothing good comes out of Olivier Coste's pocket, and he has issued a yellow card to Kana.
You're correct about that back pocket, Mitch. I've been to dinner with him a couple times, and nothing comes out of that back pocket but yellow cards.
Wallet never comes out for Olivier Coste. Then he goes up top. Phetjeeja landing with the head kick as they circle out. Kana continues to press, looking to find her moments. Throws the high kick, misses the target. Oh, pump fake the push kick for Phetjeeja. She lands the hind combination up top. Kana rips to the body.
Over there. Over there, Phetjeeja, over there.
He creates separation, this time sending them into a neutral corner. Olivier Coste has warned both athletes about a yellow card, and Phetjeeja receives a yellow card in the same round that Kana did. It is a reduction in purse, Rich.
Yeah, keep in mind it can also affect the scoring, and now that both of them have had a yellow card, it'll affect both of them. You know, Phetjeeja's doing a good job here of just being poised and waiting to throw right there, right off of Kana. You can see that these punches are landing flush because she's picking her shots. They're coming in with these clean little uppercuts and hooks off of Kana's combinations.
That left hand of Phetjeeja is absolutely fantastic, over and over, disrupting the rhythm, just intercepting Kana as she's trying to put combinations together and apply that pressure, really turning things up here in this fourth round. But there's that left hand again as Phetjeeja goes to the body. Kana tries to retaliate, goes inside with the leg kick, and Phetjeeja goes high.
You can see every exchange that they're having here. There's a lot of volume from both of these ladies, but when Kana is throwing with a lot of volume, it's not really moving Phetjeeja, but every time Phetjeeja lands a hook, you can see it just completely taking Kana's head offline or snapping it back.
Let go, let go, let go, let go.
The 10-second clapper has sounded as Phetjeeja and Kana both receive yellow cards in the fourth round for clinching initiated by Olivier Coste.
See right here, this is Kana initiating. She misses that jab. Phetjeeja comes over with the right hand. Kana throws his head kick. Just glanced the chin, but this is Kana's volume right here. Phetjeeja just waits and buys her time and then comes back with that hook there. It was like a 3-4 combination where she landed on Kana. You can see the mix right here.
herself here in front of her hometown crowd. Can she extend the Japan versus the world lead to 7 wins, or will Phetjeeja make it 6-2? We get started in the 5th and final round. Phetjeeja coming forward with a big right hand, missing with a high kick. Kana trying a high kick of her own, can't quite find the mark.
Go!
Phetjeeja, that trying to clinch right there momentarily. She rips with the left hand, does it again. Olivier Coste forces the break. Kana continues to apply that pressure. Out of that southpaw stance this time, landing with a body kick. 5th and final round. Both athletes have seemed to shift gears here, Rich.
Yeah. Kana's back to the first round. Kana, Phetjeeja's trying to close the distance on the inside, but Kana's just doing a good job of negating it right now at the open of this round. And we can see now Phetjeeja, she's got Phetjeeja moving backwards. Phetjeeja's trying to suck her into these combinations so that she can counter right there with that lead hook.
That lead hook is just poetry in motion as she goes to the body. Kana answers back with a kick of her own. Tries to go ball of the foot to the midsection. Definitely trading back and forth. High strike count initiated by both women here in this world title fight.
Center.
And you can see right there, Kana threw another combination. Phetjeeja just waiting with that lead hook to throw.
Powerful leg kick from Phetjeeja takes the balance of Kana. Kana's still got the movement. The speed might have slowed down just a touch. She's kind of choosing to engage where Phetjeeja wants her to.
Phetjeeja's just waiting for her to come in at this point in time so that she can counter off of those shots.
Has to find a way to close that distance with that high kick. She goes to the body, inside leg kick. That's one of her better shots. That's scoring heavily on Phetjeeja. That inside leg kick for Kana. She switches momentarily to southpaw. Kana trying to keep her pressed up against the ropes, looks for a knee high.
That inside leg kick could work for Kana if she just feint the jab, get Phetjeeja to commit on a good feint, throw the inside leg kick, and then follow up with her combinations.
Kana keeping the pressure on, looking to go high with the high kick. Phetjeeja ties her up. Forces the break. Kana continues to press. Oh, nice. Hard right hand on the entry, an intercepting shot for Kana. As these two are going to let it all go in this final round. The 10-second clapper is sounded, and they start swinging for the fences, toe-to-toe. Here at the Saitama Super Arena, they are trading back and forth. Wild hooks between the two as Olivier Coste calls a halt to the action.
What a fun finish. I thought Olivier was going to get clipped at the end there, too. They were just throwing punches and everything.
Look at this jam-packed crowd of Japanese fans here at the Saitama Super Arena. In the first of 4 title fights, these two ladies went toe-to-toe. War inside the phone booth, Rich.
You see right here, Phetjeeja threw that kick, came back over top with the right. This is Kana tried to initiate with a kick of her own. She was off balance, and then Phetjeeja came in with a retaliation kick, took her out. But this is what I'm talking about right here. Kana tried to throw that kick. Phetjeeja went downstairs that time with the hook to the body. But each time that these combinations were going, Kana was able more often than not to make, or Phetjeeja was able more often than not to make Kana miss. And you saw it right there. Kana paid with the uppercut, the lead hook, and then another shovel hook uppercut from the rear. And these two were just going back and forth. This was the end of the round. But more often than not in these exchanges, Phetjeeja was winning. Now we'll take it up to Dom for the official announcement.
To present the belt for this match, we have the chairman and CEO of One Championship, Mr. Chatri Sityodong. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Phetjeeja.
What a great battle between these two women. Very back and forth. They both had their moments. Kana is clearly upset. She put it all out there. She came up short tonight. And Phetjeeja is our champion. And now taking up to Mitch.
And still the Atomweight Kickboxing Champion of the world, Phetjeeja. This match kind of played out the way that you spoke to us earlier this week about you wanted to close that distance, utilize the hand combinations. You knew just how tough Kana was, but is this what you envisioned inside your head?
ペッティージャ選手、インタビューで話しましたが、その通りに行きましたね。距離を使って、パンチのコンビネーションを作ると、今の気持ちはどうですか？
ค่ะこんにちはวันนี้นะคะก็หนูคิดว่าเป้าหมายที่หนูตั้งไว้นะคะก็มาแลกหมัดกันอยู่แล้วค่ะแต่ว่าอาวุธอาจจะค่อนข้างช้าค่ะเพราะว่าด้วยหยุดไปนานด้วยค่ะแต่ว่าวันนี้หนูคิดว่าก็ทำได้ดีค่ะแล้วก็ทางคณะเองก็ทำได้ดีมากเหมือนกันค่ะเพราะว่าเขาก็อึดแล้วทนมากแล้วก็ใส่หนูเหมือนกันค่ะ
Everything went according to plan. The plan is to come in and trade with Kana, even though I feel like my weapon's a little bit too slow, but it's because it's been a while since I fought. But now I feel like I have to give credit to Kana. Kana is very durable as well, but I'm glad that I gained the victory tonight.
ほぼプラン通りでした。プランはカナ選手と殴り合うことでした。で、自分試合、前回した試合との期間がちょっと空いちゃって武器が遅かったと感じたんですが、まずカナ選手もすごい打たれ強くていい選手でした。ありがとうございました。
I know you wanted to come out here and put on a dominant display and defend your belt for the first time, and that's exactly what you did. I gotta ask, what's next for Phetjeeja?
初めての防衛戦で刺激を与える試合をしたいって知ってましたが、次は何をしますか？
ค่ะก็เป้าหมายต่อไปนะคะก็หนูอยากไปชกกติกามวยไทยค่ะหนูก็เฝ้ารอเฝ้าคอยที่จะได้ชกกับเจ้าของแชมป์ค่ะอเลเซียค่ะค่ะก็ไม่รู้ตอนนี้เขาดูอยู่หรือเปล่าค่ะก็ Hey Alicia I don't know you watch me right now but I have one question you want fight with me you know I know you very strong and she very strong fight very strong she the best and I need fight with you Alicia come on
My next goal is to get that Muay Thai belt. Alicia, if you're watching, let's go. I know that you're very strong, one of the best, so let's go. Let's test it out.
次の目標は、モエタイのベルトを取ることです。アリシア選手見てるならやりましょう。
That's a fight the world wants to see. Tokyo, Japan, put your hands together. Fans, still the Atomweight Kickboxing Champion of the World,